I feel like it's time for us to like go away from here, you know what I mean? I've been thinking about it for a long time. T, let's go to Africa.
Shit, nigga, please, be for real.
Yo, I've never been more serious in my life. I mean, we've been to the islands, we've been everywhere. Who says we can't go to Africa? That's all we ever talk about. That's our dream, to go to our homeland, where our roots are.
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach.
We're taking our talents to Africa.
What?
To Africa.
What?
To Ghana.
What?
What? Oh my God, this is big news.
Open your eyes.
When I opened my eyes, I couldn't believe it. Africa, for real. I felt like I never really seen clouds before. I felt like the sky was a different color blue, the trees a different color green, and the people too. The people were beautiful. It felt right. It was harmony, like I wasn't far from home. It's like a whole new beginning.
Hello and welcome to Off the Wheel. Off the Wheel is a group of Black Americans who decided to jump off of the wheel to leave America and to start anew in Ghana or other African countries. Hello, I'm Dale.
And I'm Dacia.
Our membership group is centered around economics, entrepreneurship, and investing. Our short list of business opportunities include a yam farm that we invested in, an export company of authentic Ghana products.
Attention vendors in America. Now you have direct access to products from Ghana. Now you can source black soap, shea butter, fabric, apparel, bedding, wigs, and more. Because your wholesale costs are low, your profit spreads are very attractive. Ghana Authentic. Become a vendor partner today.
Our senior living project, which is move-in ready housing for those who don't want to buy land and be bothered with building.
Retirement living. We all have to eventually plan for it. Where will I live? How will I survive? How can I be supported? These are the questions you'll ask yourself. But have you ever thought about retiring in Ghana? Golden Monarch Housing may be the best option for you. Some expats prefer to buy land and then take years to build a home, deal with budget overruns, delays, shady contractors, only to live alone and have to hire a full-time staff for assistance. Why not choose a move-in ready, fully supported community of like-minded neighbors? Golden Monarch Housing is a senior living village. Each unit is spacious with a mini kitchen, bathroom, and study. It's senior living that's modern, fully supported, fully staffed, shopping supported, doctors on demand, community game nights, and more. Golden Monarch located in Ghana. Retirement ready.
Our AirBnB, which includes condo units, as well as our new project, Ghana bubble hotels. And you can see a list of these opportunities on our website. But first, take a look at our Airbnb, which is a more economical way of staying in Ghana, where we also give you a DIY travel itinerary to save you even more money. Take a look.
Traveling to Ghana? We got you covered. Off the Wheel is offering affordable Airbnbs and a do-it-yourself travel guide. Our apartment units are modern, comfortable, safe, and 100% as advertised. Did we say affordable? Why pay expensive hotel rates when you can get a more authentic experience for a better price? And we have even more savings for you. Once you've booked, we provide all the details needed to visit the must-see Ghana tourist attractions. We give you the cost per person, lunch estimates, travel costs, and a suggested tip, so that you can create your own DIY travel itinerary that fits your schedule and your budget. For those that want an all-inclusive travel package at a higher price point, we can pass you on to our travel partners. Whether you're traveling solo or in a group, we can service from 1 to 12 travelers. Enjoy on-premise amenities like tennis and racket sports, basketball, pool, and more. We even provide airport pickup and drop-off. Once you compare costs, you'll see that DIY traveling with our personal insight will allow you to enjoy Ghana for a reasonable cost. Who knows? With all the money you saved, you might donate to a local cause or invest in a local initiative project through our sister partner, Expat Impact. Hosted by 2 former New Yorkers from Brooklyn who jumped off the wheel and moved to Ghana, who'll be your on-premises attendants to support and guide you.
We can't wait to show you what life could be like off the wheel.
Looking forward to hosting you.
See you in Ghana. Now, the last time we promoted our newest project, Ghana Bubble Hotels, this time we are highlighting move-in ready housing for people looking to relocate, where you don't have to worry about land purchase or contracting delays. We build the house for you in less than 1 year. Please inquire for more information if you're interested in such a solution.
But actually, before I forget, we wanted to thank all of our viewers who shared, forwarded one of our recent videos. Dale was highlighted in that, the inspiration video. The impact that the video had was really far-reaching. It's become one of our top performing videos. The video that most people seem to resonate with. The ladies were, and still are, truly an inspiration to us, and we hope to a lot of you as well. And I think we need more stories like that. It was a hit.
Personal interest stories.
Yeah.
Now today we're on season 2, episode 11. And today's video is entitled, Ghana May Have Saved My Life. For real. Now let's pause to give a quick medical disclaimer so that none of you people try to sue us.
I mean, we're not acting or pretending to act in a medical or advisory capacity. We're just, the following shouldn't be interpreted, as health advice. It's simply our own personal experience, what we went through, or the changes that we've seen in ourselves since being here.
So what about this heading? Ghana may have saved my life. Is this clickbait? Is it accurate? I tend to think that it's pretty accurate. For me, moving to Ghana has been full of surprises, like we always say. But one of the biggest surprises has been the change in our health. Now, While this is a discussion about health, it also covers a larger discussion about American food, the food industry, the pharmaceutical industry, the healthcare industry. So I wanted to walk you through some of our personal observations. And for those of you living here, maybe you've experienced this as well. So let me recap the most surprising changes to my health since I have been here in Ghana. Number one, weight. I came to Ghana at a pudgy 204 pounds. I have recently weighed in at 182 pounds. No gym, no exercise, no fasting, no diet, no Ozempic, nada. So, how did I lose 22 pounds in 1 year since being in Ghana? In one word, sweating. I have never sweated more in my life, ever. And the act of sweating and rehydrating with water has helped me lose all of these pounds. So it's interesting how some of you viewers noticed and have made comments. So I'm like, damn, was I that fat? But when I look back at the videos, I do see the changes in my face and my upper body. So some other causes could be the food over here versus America. But allowing my body to sweat without 24/7 AC, I think was a big thing. Number two, body odor. I've noticed that my body smells / stinks differently. More specifically, I don't smell like I did in America. Here in Ghana, I rarely use deodorant. There's no need for it. I was absolutely shocked by this, so much that I'd be walking around like, Dacia, smell me. I suspect the food in America has a lot of toxins that probably sweat through me, but it really does make me smell differently. Number three, breathing and sleep. In America, I usually had a stuffy nose going to sleep. At least one nostril would be clogged every night. And clogged nostrils lead to poor sleep, which almost led me down the road of a CPAP machine. Yeah, at one point, I was actually shopping for a CPAP machine. And because I was never in full and deep sleep, I would always be going to the bathroom at night 5 times a night. Here in Ghana, my nostrils are clear, I sleep like a baby, and I rarely get up in the evening to go to the bathroom. And just for the proof of this, as being a real thing, when we recently traveled back to America, I got off the plane, my nostrils were clogged, right from the airport. Mm-hmm. So living in Ghana has had a serious impact on my breathing and my sleep for the positive. Another thing that was a surprise for me health-wise, and I dare say the one thing that might be the biggest impact on my health has been blood pressure. When we were living in America, my blood pressure was typically 150/90, sometimes 100, and occasionally it would spike to 170/180/110/111. I remember going to get a checkup, and the doc was like, if we continue down this path, we got to put you on medication. So I was 2 seconds away from blood pressure medication. I come here to Ghana, and after better food, and after sweating out all the toxins, and after sleeping better and deeper, now my blood pressure regularly checks in at 120/130/70/80. I thought my blood pressure machine was broken. I had asked you to check your blood pressure to make sure that it wasn't broken. But So blood pressure has been the biggest surprise and the most pleasant surprise, and it's probably been the top contributor to extending years on my life. And so when I say Ghana may have saved my life, improving your blood pressure is a big thing. So, in summary, from my health observations, looking at my old life, we used to have AC on in the apartment. There was AC on the subway that I took to go to work. When I got to work, I plumped myself down for 10 hours, AC at the office. I never got to sweat. So all of that sodium was building up on my body, increasing my blood pressure. So the foods here are also, we don't even get the same bad ingredients that we get in America. So the weather, the sweating, the food, all super positive impacts on my weight, on my smell, on my breathing, and on my blood pressure. So that's why I say that Ghana may have saved my life. So, Dacia, what about you? What about you?
It wasn't really until a few months had passed that I really even paid attention, but it was an overall change in my skin. So for about 2 years prior to moving, I suffered a lot of rashes on my shins, certain blotches on my skin. I was constantly itching, and it was mainly on like the right side of my body. And I got used to get like inflamed, bumpy areas on my wrist. And at the time I worked in a hospital, so I was able to get, the issue looked at whenever I had like an eruption. I revisited the doctor with, the only option was they gave me a topical cream to stop the itching, but it really didn't really resolve. I really didn't know the reason that it was happening. I tried the mildest of soaps. I gave up all of my Bath and Body scented washes. So this rash kind of went on for about 2 years. And after moving, to Ghana, there was no more rash, and my skin irritation went away. And I've been slowly adding a variety of soaps and body washes here, and I haven't had any outbreaks. Now, was it stress, climate, food allergy? I don't know, but since I've been here, I've been free of rashes. And I also feel like my skin's was a little clearer too. But I wasn't really paying attention too much on that. But the other thing that's similar to you was the sleep. Now for that I can definitely blame stress, because the work played a big part in me not sleeping. So there was a time in New York, actually probably about a year or two, that I took a sleeping pill almost every night in order to fall asleep. If I didn't, my mind would race throughout the night, and I would go to sleep thinking about what I had to do at work the next day. I would send texts to myself from my personal phone to my work phone, so that when I got up, I would see all the things, that I had to do at work for the day. And even more so, my sleep was disturbed after, for those of you who don't know about the Breonna Taylor incident that happened when she was killed in her bed in March of 2020. I had especially hard time sleeping. I had this paranoia, this uneasiness. I would double check that Dale locked our apartment door. I needed my bedroom door closed as well, so if someone's coming, I can hear them. And that was a paranoia that I lived with for a couple of months. Now here in Ghana, the fear paranoia, that's kind of pretty much gone. And I don't think that I've ever slept better. I think the last thing is just the high fructose corn syrup and stuff. I tend to look at labels. And in the US, there's so many products that we find with high fructose. corn syrup, artificial sweetener that contribute to like obesity, heart disease, liver disease, diabetes, plus other things. So if you don't know, high fructose corn syrup, they're in soda, candy, syrups, ice cream. And I know those aren't the healthiest foods, and they should obviously be in moderation, but just knowing that, most of the foods I've come across here in Ghana don't really have that, or it's an easier choice not to have it. So, I mean, as Africa, Ghana is influenced by Western diet, of course, I'm sure we're going to see a change in that. So I'm not saying that not having those things right at this moment saved my life, but I feel like as I go on and we age, having it less in our diet, you're definitely going to become healthier and prevent some of those diseases too.
Okay, so that was just a quick little video to share with you about how Ghana has impacted our health.
So if you like the content, please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button for our next video.
Please consider joining our group, our Off the Wheel membership group. And like we always say, if you're ever here in Ghana, please consider staying at our Airbnb, or just stop by and chat with us on our balcony. We'll have a little digestif, a little drink. We'll talk collaboration. We'll talk strategy. We'll talk partnerships and building. So we want to say good health to us, good health to you. Come to Ghana, get your health right, enjoy this great weather, this clean air, this stress-free living, all of these things that could impact your health and extend your life. So thanks for watching our video, and see you next time.
You're grooving, Africa. You're grooving, Africa. The music, Africa. You're moving, Africa. You wear clothes, Africa. You wear clothes, Africa. You're dancing, Africa. You're dancing, Africa. You're prancing, Africa. You're prancing, Africa. Romancing,